Did you know that over 45% of people around the globe are always trying to change something about their lives? That's almost half the world's population continuously striving for change, a surprising statistic that just goes to show how universal this human truly is. Change isn't a random, haphazard event. It's often a deliberate, conscious decision, an aspiration to alter the course of our lives. And why do we seek this transformation? The reasons are as diverse as the world's population. For some, it's a deep-seated dissatisfaction with their current circumstances. They might feel stuck in a rut, trapped in a monotonous cycle that's devoid of excitement or fulfillment. They yearn for a different life, one that aligns more closely with their dreams and ambitions. For others, the pursuit of change is fueled by the desire for personal growth. They see themselves not as static beings, but as evolving individuals, always learning, always improving. They recognize that change is an integral part of their journey towards self-improvement and self-actualization. Then there are those who seek change for the sake of their health. They want to adopt healthier habits, to nurture their bodies and minds, to live longer, happier lives. They understand that change is the pathway to wellness, the key to a more vibrant, energetic existence. What's more, the pursuit of change isn't just an individual endeavor. It's a global effort, a shared journey that we're all part of. Whether we're striving for change within ourselves, our families, our communities, or our world, we're all connected in this universal quest for transformation. So why do we yearn for change? Because we believe in the possibility of a better tomorrow. We have faith in our ability to shape our own destinies, to transform our lives in meaningful, fulfilling ways. We see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity, a chance to grow, to evolve, to become the best versions of ourselves. So, if you're one of those looking to change, you're not alone. Stick around, and we'll explore how to navigate these stages of change. Ever heard of Prochaska and DiClemente's stages of change? This model, born from decades of research, breaks down the process of change into 6 distinct stages. Understanding these stages can help us navigate our own journeys of change. Let's start with the first stage, pre-contemplation. This is the stage of denial, often characterized by statements like, "I don't have a problem." Picture a habitual smoker who doesn't see the need to quit. They're in the stage of pre-contemplation. Next comes contemplation. In this stage, the individual acknowledges the problem but isn't quite ready to make a change. They might think, "I know smoking isn't good for me, but am I ready to quit?" This is a period of introspection and evaluation. Then we have preparation. This is when the decision to change has been made, and plans are put into motion. Our smoker might start researching the best ways to quit, setting a quit date, and telling friends about their plan for accountability. The fourth stage is action, where the change actually occurs. This is the stage where our smoker puts down the cigarette for good. It's a period of immense effort and determination. Following action is the stage of maintenance. Here, the individual works to sustain the change and avoid relapse. They might seek out support groups or find healthy alternatives to smoking. It's a stage of vigilance and persistence. The final stage, termination, is the goal. This is when the change has become so ingrained that there's no temptation or thought of relapse. For our smoker, this would mean not feeling any urge to smoke, even when faced with triggers. So, there you have it. The stages of change: pre-contemplation, contemplation, preparation, action, maintenance, and termination. Each stage is a crucial step on the path to meaningful change. Remember, change isn't a linear process. It's perfectly normal to move back and forth between stages before reaching termination. Understanding these stages can help us navigate our own journeys of change. So, how can you use these stages to change your own life? Well, the first step is to identify where you currently stand on the change spectrum. Are you in the pre-contemplation stage, not even considering change? Or perhaps you're in the contemplation stage, acknowledging that there's something you want to alter, but unsure how to go about it. Maybe you're in the preparation stage, ready to take action, but in need of a plan. Or you could be in the action stage, actively working on your change, or the maintenance stage, where you're striving to keep the change going. Once you've pinpointed your current stage, it's time to think about the next steps. If you're in the pre-contemplation stage, try to identify what's holding you back from considering change. In the contemplation stage, start researching and gathering information about the change you want to make. In the preparation stage, it's time to make a plan, set realistic goals, and gather the resources you'll need. If you're in the action stage, remember to monitor your progress and adjust your plan as needed. And in the maintenance stage, find strategies to prevent relapse and keep your momentum going. But here's the critical part. Be patient with yourself. Understand that change is a journey, not a sprint. It's perfectly okay to move back and forth between stages. In fact, it's part of the process. Don't beat yourself up if you stumble or regress. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn and adjust your strategy. Keep in mind that everyone's journey is unique. What works for someone else might not work for you, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to stay committed, keep trying, and never give up. And most importantly, celebrate your successes, no matter how small they might seem. Each step you take, each change you make, brings you one step closer to your ultimate goal. So give yourself a pat on the back for the progress you've made and keep pushing forward. Remember, change is a process, not an event. Ready to get started? Here are some tips for successful change. First things first, set realistic goals. Let's say you want to become a morning person. Instead of aiming to wake up at 5 in the morning right off the bat, why not start by setting the alarm 10 minutes earlier each day? This way, you're setting yourself up for success, not failure. Next, don't be afraid to seek support. Remember Lisa? She wanted to quit smoking, a habit she had for over 20 years. She tried to go cold turkey several times, but it was too hard. Then she decided to join a support group. She found strength in the shared experiences and encouragement of others. Today, Lisa is smoke-free for 2 years and counting. So don't underestimate the power of a support network. It can be a game changer. Third, be kind to yourself during the process. Change is difficult. There will be setbacks. That's perfectly normal. When Tom was trying to lose weight, he had weeks where he'd gain a pound or two instead of losing. Instead of beating himself up, he'd remind himself that progress isn't always a straight line. It's okay to have off days. What's important is to pick yourself up and keep going. Also, celebrate your wins, no matter how small. When Sue managed to save her first $100 towards her emergency fund, she treated herself to a nice dinner. Celebrating your achievements, big or small, can boost your motivation and make the journey a lot more enjoyable. Lastly, keep reminding yourself why you're doing this. When the going gets tough, it's your why that will keep you going. Like John, who wanted to get fit so he could play with his kids without getting winded. His why was his family, and it kept him going even on days when he didn't feel like working out. With these tips in hand, you're well equipped to start your journey of change. Change can be challenging, but it also has the power to transform lives. Let's take a moment to reflect on some powerful transformation stories. Each of these individuals navigated the stages of change, faced their challenges head-on, and emerged victorious, forever altering their lives. Consider the story of Melissa. She was in a job that left her unfulfilled and stressed. She decided to embrace change, moving through the stages of contemplation, preparation, action, and maintenance. Now she's the proud owner of a thriving bakery, doing what she loves every day. Then there's the tale of Jack. He was battling unhealthy habits and their consequences. Jack embarked on a journey of change, starting with acknowledging the need for transformation. Today, he is a fitness coach, inspiring others to make healthier choices. And let's not forget Sarah. She was struggling with self-doubt and low self-esteem. Through the power of change, she learned to value herself, becoming a motivational speaker and author, empowering others to believe in their worth. These stories are not just inspiring, but are also reminders that change is within our reach. The power of change is not exclusive to a few. It's accessible to all of us, waiting to be harnessed. Each of these individuals started at the same place, the decision to change. They moved through each stage, faced setbacks, and celebrated victories. They saw change not as a destination, but as a journey, a process, a transformation. And it's this journey that has the power to shape us, to mold us, and to transform us into the best versions of ourselves. Whether it's a change in career, habits, or mindset, the stages of change are there as a roadmap, guiding us through the uncertainties and the challenges, leading us to our desired transformation. So let's embrace the power of change. Let's welcome the journey and the transformation it brings. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. As we wrap up, remember that change is a journey, not a destination. It is indeed a journey that we've traversed together today, exploring the fascinating world of change. We've looked at the pursuit of change, understanding its essence, and why it is such a vital part of our lives. Change, as we've discovered, is not just about altering our external circumstances, but also about transforming our internal landscapes. It's about growth, evolution, and becoming the best version of ourselves. We've delved into the stages of change, a powerful model that demystifies the process of change. From pre-contemplation to maintenance, each stage has its significance, its challenges, and its rewards. Remember, no stage is trivial, each one is a stepping stone towards the change we seek. We've learned how to apply these stages in our lives, making them a part of our everyday existence. Remember, the stages of change are not a one-size-fits-all formula, but a flexible guide that can be adapted to suit our unique situations and goals. We've also shared tips for successful change, because, let's face it, change can be hard. It's not always a smooth sailing journey. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks, but with the right strategies, we can navigate through them and stay on course. Remember, perseverance is key and every small step counts. We've discussed the power of change, the remarkable transformations it can bring about in our lives, and the immense potential it holds. Change, as we've seen, is not something to be feared, but to be embraced. It's an opportunity for growth, for learning, and for self-discovery. And now, as we come to the end of our journey, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Let's remember that change is a process, not an event. It's a journey that requires time, patience, and commitment. It's not about quick fixes or instant results, but about gradual, consistent progress. So let's not be disheartened if we don't see immediate changes. Let's not be discouraged if we stumble or fall along the way. Instead, let's celebrate every small victory, every step forward, no matter how tiny. Let's cherish the journey with all its ups and downs, for it is in this journey that we truly grow and evolve. Let's commit to applying the stages of change in our lives, to making them a part of our daily routine. Let's strive not just for change, but for meaningful, lasting change that truly enhances our lives and our well-being. And finally, let's not forget that the power to change lies within us. It's in our thoughts, our actions, our choices. It's in our willingness to step out of our comfort zones, to challenge our old patterns, and to embrace new possibilities. So, start today. Embrace the journey and see how the stages of change can transform your life. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe to stay updated with all our latest videos. Your support means the world to us, motivating us to keep creating content we hope you'll love. Remember to hit that bell icon too, so you'll be the first to know whenever we post something new. Thank you.